Good morning, friends. I am sitting in Renee's Jeep. We are stopped, just got gas, filled up, using the bathroom, and then I am on my way to Wilbur Dam Road area where the AT crosses there. And then I have a 16-mile section I'm going to do today and into tomorrow, and I'm going to get picked up at Tennessee 91. So I am on my way back to trail. I think today is like day 74 maybe. Yes, today is day 74 of my Appalachian Trail through hike attempt. So we are headed back to trail today. Here comes Renee. So I will see you guys on the trail. Bye.
On the ridge,
All right, guys, I am back on the trail. Here is my first white blaze. Good morning, almost afternoon AT. Let's get it. All right. Super excited to be back on trail. Big Laurel Branch Wilderness right here. Here we go. Gonna start with an up for the day. Okay, friends, so far the climb out of Wilbur Dam Road has not been too bad. I've had a lot of switchbacks so far. I currently just rounded a corner for another switchback and got a little bit of a view of the lake over there in the mountains in the distance. It just wouldn't have been able to come through very clearly for you guys because of the trees. But we're getting ready to do another switchback here. So here we go. See, I don't know if you can see out there is the lake. All right, first little down. Thanking the Lord for this reprieve because it is hot and I am already dripping. I think I'm changing my shirt when I get to the first shelter so I can take my pack off and dig it out because, whoo, Lordy, it is warm today. Every now and then I'll have a breeze, which is amazing. But so far, it's been kind of warm and a climb. This is my first, kind of flattish. It was down for just a smidge, but nice little break from the climb. I anticipate we'll be going up again here in just a few minutes, but I'm going to enjoy this for the moment while I have it. Now there's an obstacle. Thankfully, we got a little reroute around it. All right, guys, there's a big old rat snake here. My first one of the trail. Trying to give it some space. They've definitely been bigger. But yeah, I'm glad it's not a rattlesnake. Hey there, dude. You gonna go? Alright, well, we're just gonna move on a little bit. Huh. Alright. Bye, little dude. Look at that rock. Looks like it has a nose. Friends, look, I came out on a little view here. So beautiful. There's a cute little area here, the grassy section and the big rocks there. I like it. All right, y'all, I'm hoping I'm getting close to the shelter because I'm getting hungry. And I'd like to stop and have a pack off break and eat something. I haven't looked to see how far away I am from it, but I feel like I've got to be within a mile. So here's some obstacles right there that we just came over. This one's under. I'm so glad it's a beautiful sunny day right now. There were possibilities of rain. Probably still could happen later this afternoon, early evening. So just trying to get as far as I can before that happens and get set up in my tent or a shelter. So the only two shelters are the one that I'm going to stop at for lunch, and the other one is, oh shucks, I can't remember, Iron Mountain maybe? Shelter? Look out there, guys. I don't know if you can see the view, but anyway, Iron Mountain Shelter maybe. That was at 11 miles in for the day, so there are a couple of tent sites between the two, so we'll just see how we feel and go from there. Alrighty, friends, we are coming up on the shelter. Yay! It wasn't that far from the last video when I talked about it's got to be within a mile. It was probably 0.2 of a mile. Thank you, Jesus. I'm glad I don't need water right now because the water source is down 0.3 of a mile, a steep side trail. So, I don't think there's really a picnic table here, but we're going to stop and have lunch anyway. All right, let's go back here and look at the view. Yeah, we're going to get up here and have lunch. Yes, sir. All right. This is the lunch view today. Right up here on these rocks. There's the shelter right behind us. I'm just sitting up here on these rocks eating some lunch. Okay, friends, it is 10 minutes after 2. I have taken about a 55-minute break here. Ate lunch, stretched, elevated my feet, refilled my water, all the things. I feel good, so now I'm heading on. I think I'm going to do another 6.5 miles to the next shelter. If I feel well, if I'm doing good, I will. But the terrain looks like it doesn't look bad. It's, you know, got several ups and downs, but they don't look too bad. So anyway, it looks like I have 15 foot of elevation gain in the next 6.5 miles, so should be good. We'll go from there, but I will update you guys soon. Hey friends, look, I finally got to see some more azaleas come around the corner. They're getting about droopy, but at a distance they're beautiful. Oh. Here's a few more right here. And a few more here and here. Beautiful azaleas. Look at the butterfly up there on it. Look at the beautiful mountain laurel. It's all bloomed almost. Pretty. Snake number 2 today. Definitely warmer weather. I almost stepped on it. Another over obstacle. I think I should be getting close soon, maybe within a mile. I haven't looked at the mileage. To a water source and a campsite. I am probably going to have to stay there, which will be about 8.5, close to 9-ish miles today, which will make tomorrow about the same. But yeah, my left hip has started doing its wackadoo thing from the impingement, so I don't think I'm going to be able to push it to the shelter, the 11 miles. So usually once it starts doing this, it doesn't stop until I get off my feet and stop moving. Gotta tell you guys, I'm really getting discouraged here. I am trying to stay positive. I really thought that maybe I would have, my knees would hurt, like normal hiking knee pain, but I have never anticipated all of these issues that I have had trying to do this hike. And I'm just being honest with you guys, I'm really getting discouraged. I don't even know what to say. Like, I know I'm gonna have pain, but I know what this is. And the doctor told me before I came out, I can hike, but just know when it starts, I'm gonna have to probably stop or take a low mile day the next day or whatever, because it is going to cause problems, because the ball in that hip socket is not perfectly round and it catches it. There's an impingement in there, and I guess today is the day it started. It wanted to start doing that. It did start when I hiked my first day in the Smokies, when I went to Peck's Corner Shelter. It started that day, but I haven't had any other issues with it on trail. I did get a steroid shot in my hip before I started the trail, but since then, since the very end of February, I've had a steroid shot in my right knee, and I literally just got a steroid shot a week ago for my foot. So I can't get another steroid shot. It's way too much. So I'll just, this looks fun. I'll just take some ibuprofen and just rest whenever I can finally get to a campsite. Let's see if we can somehow finagle this without hurting ourselves. May wind up having to take the pack off. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta squat low. It's that umbrella not wanting to get through here on my pack. Ow, my foot's stuck. There we go. All right, I think I'm gonna go over this one. Don't get caught in all the limbs. My feet want to get caught in some of the limbs over there. All right. Lord have mercy. Oh. There, the things we go through because we don't want to take our packs off. It's ridiculous. Whew. All right, that's done. All right, guys, so this is camp. This is where I'm gonna sit and eat. I've decided not to cook, and I'm eating my Uncrustables. Bed over there, my tent set up. Over here, look, guys, I set up my bear line. I don't know if you can see it. You okay? Yeah. Did you swallow a bug? No. Anyway, I've got my bear line over there. Bless it. All right, and I have a campsite buddy tonight, so that's fun. I don't have to be here by myself. Good evening, friends. It is the end of the day of day 74. I'm in my tent. I've had dinner. All the things are done. It's still light out, but it is, my watch won't show me, 8 o'clock right now, so I'm getting ready for bed. I just wanted to do a closeout. I did 8.5 miles today from Wilbur Dam Rd to this tent site. Tomorrow I am going to Tennessee 91, which is like 7.6 miles or something like that, getting picked up from Miss Sue.
and she's driving me around to Damascus because I've already hiked all the miles in between 91 and there. So that's what I'm going to do. I want you guys to know at the end of my videos where you're going to see now where it says total AT miles hiked, I am counting the mileages that I've hiked in previous years, because those are all the total AT miles that I have actually hiked on the Appalachian Trail. So I just want you to be in remembrance of that. So if you do see the numbers jump, that is why. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go to bed. My gratitude for this day would be grateful for Renee bringing me back to trail again on her way to the Shenandoahs. That'll be so fun. I hope you enjoy it, Renee. And then Miss Sue for meeting me at Wilbur Dam Rd, and she's holding a box for me of a resupply. So anyway, so I'm really grateful for those two ladies today, helping me out in those ways. And challenges for today. The day was pretty good. I had a really good day up until about the last mile. My left hip started hurting. I believe I talked about that. So that was really only my challenge for the day, but I was able to stop here at the campsite and just relax and call it a day. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I will see you in the morning. Remember, hike hard, but pray harder, guys. Good night.
Always thought I was a fighter. Always saw myself as stronger than this. Staying busy was a badge of honor, but my soul was suffering. Help me to remember I can't do this on my own. Help me to surrender everything I can't control. God, won't you help me